You're still watching The Marketplace. The Canadian government has begun talks to team up with the pharmaceutical industry to produce COVID-19 vaccines from Ghana. Now, this is coming after Canada donated over 300,000 vaccines to the country. The Minister of International Development and Pacific Economic Development Agency, Harjit Sajjan, told Joy Business with Dylan Tiamwa that Canada is also giving Ghana 75 million Canadian dollars to support the country's economic recovery from the impact of COVID-19. There is more in this exclusive interview with Joy Business.
This morning, I am here with Harjit Sajjan, who is the International Development Minister for Canada, to discuss a few things relating to Ghana, COVID-19, and of course, just how the world has changed over the past few months and what the direction in terms of development for Africa is. Welcome.
Great, thank you so much for having me.
You have spent so far in Ghana between 2019 and 2020 some about $25 million when it comes to COVID-related issues. As it stands currently, Ghana's heartbeat is not COVID-19. Its economic issues is things relating to revenue. Exactly what is going to be the direction, since you have stated on your website that your conversations with countries can change depending on the kind of issues that are on the table.
Yes, well, absolutely. First of all, I mean, the pandemic is a very important issue that we need to deal with effectively. And I mean, Ghana's health system is very well run. I got to see it firsthand. And it's one where I think the country was able to look after its people quite effectively. So very proud of the system there. But because we've been working together in this region for some time, whether it's supporting the health system, the agricultural sector, and many other issues. So Canada is proud of our involvement. So we absolutely, when it comes to a nation, we're looking far beyond than just the COVID-19 pandemic. I had a wonderful conversation with the Vice President yesterday. We talked about many different issues, especially the innovation, the vocational training that can happen, but also with the Minister of Agriculture, the agri-tech, the opportunity to leapfrog technologies, where it also can be sustainable for the environment as well. So we're looking at new opportunities that we've had in the past on how we can work together to support your country, but also at the same time have an impact for the wider region as well, because Ghana does so well.
One of the three key areas also for your ministry is one of them is youth development, and you have just mentioned your conversation with the Vice President. Exactly what will be the concentration now that unemployment is one critical issue that is being talked about in Ghana currently? What's the direction?
So I'm glad you mentioned that, because education and health is extremely important. Something that we have been focusing on for some time. Is one of my priorities when it comes to my portfolio. Providing youth the education and the training, but linked into linking the vocational training. So one is, it's not just about jumping into anything. It's about creating a plan. What is a vision? You create a plan for it, and what are the best tools to bring to support. The development tools are just one aspect of things, but as Ghana proudly is going beyond aid, we want to look at economic opportunity through trade, other things as well. But as we talk about the youth, one thing that is very important to us, but also we know how effective it is the focus on gender, on women.
And women.
Women empowerment, especially girls. When you give the opportunity, it is not just the right thing to do. It's actually an economic opportunity. We have seen it, the benefits in our own country, and I had some tremendous conversation just yesterday when we announced $17.5 million for a green innovation opportunities, and I got to meet some young entrepreneurs who are not only entrepreneurs from an economic sense, but they're also thinking about sustainability, how to employ more women, putting social issues into it, human rights. It's quite impressive, and those are the things that what you want is, when you have economic growth, to do it in a very social, conscious way that impacts the youth, that impacts women empowerment, that impacts human rights, is the best way for a country to grow.
I want to still stay on issues relating to economics and look at, you also do business with us to the tune of more than about 300 million. Exactly how do we sort of like leapfrog as a country and also leverage on the lead that Canada has taken when it comes to technology and also converting our raw exports to finished products?
So I'm glad you mentioned it. So first of all, we're not here to say what needs to be done. This is the vision for the country, and what we want to do is come here to learn, to listen, and look how we can better help. The development support that we provide is something that we are very proud of, but the economic opportunity comes from the vision that the nation wants, but also an opportunity for our Canadian companies. How we can best look at some companies may have really good synergy, some good skills. That's where the economic opportunity is going to take place. But we also know that when you talk about economic opportunity, you need that synergy that comes in with the ecosystem of making sure you have the appropriate talent. So that's what we're doing now, is making sure that we have the right to learn exactly the direction that the country wants to go. This is an opportunity for me to learn. I mean, we've done tremendous work together in the agriculture sector already, but the next steps will have to be on what is that vision, what is the government would like to do. Then we can look at what are the tools within Canada from a development sector. But one thing that the next step is go from development to economic opportunity, as you say in Ghana, go beyond aid.
Finally, COVID-19 COVAX vaccines, over 300,000 of them have been sent to Ghana. Our population is over 30 million people. For some people, they say that, well, that's just a drop in the ocean. But of course, I mean, you're just a development partner. Are there any plans to do more in relation to supporting Ghana in its vaccination agenda?
First of all, when it comes to
And of course, that's how we end this edition of The Marketplace. For more news, to log on to myjoyonline.com. I'm Charles Aite. Many thanks for watching.